turn white. Well, listen, knucklehead, I got a book about the Jews living in Europe. And I ain't caught a white one in here yet.
Because of the climate.
well, this climate didn't work on this group here. Talking about the Jews turn white. It's just as simple as they can be. They don't know nothing. That's why they run their mouth all the time. They know nothing.
Wait, the question I want to ask, if they change because of the climate, what happened to them South Africans, that the so-called white man living in South Africa that's been down there for years? What happened to them?
Same thing is going to happen to the rest of them. They're going into captivity.
Can anybody answer me that question? Why haven't they turned black yet? If because of the climate.
Because the devil can't turn black. The devil can't turn black. Now I'm going to read in this book, oh, wait a minute, here's a Jewish doctor attending to a patient. Now get the devil, get a white boy out of there. Here's a Jewish doctor attending to a patient. Look at it. The doctor is black, the patient is black. One standing behind him black. They tried to lighten him up a little.
But let me get his feet.
Yeah, look at his feet, jet black.
What happened to
his feet? Gonna be black and his hands white. You devils do a sloppy paint job when you try to repaint something. You do a sloppy paint job, a lousy paint job when you try to repaint something.
Look at the doc. Look at
the doctor. Clearly a Negro. Now when you go in the bottom picture, look at them down there. Look at them. They get darker.
Right.
Look at them.
Look at the facial features.
Get a white boy out of that.
And look at the feet.
Look at the feet. That's the color that they really were.
Right. In case somebody say he had on shoes or socks, look at those of toes. See them toes down there? The guy in the red.
Black.
See the toes and see the feet and the toes on the other guy in the blue?
That's the color.
Now let's look up here. That's his leg. Black. But I've noticed alongside of his black leg, they done made the other one white.
Right, ain't that something? These damn devils got a lot to pay for, boy. They just hate to see some black skin.
Boy, they too much.
They hate to see black skin. They got a problem with that. They really got a serious problem with that black skin. They don't like it. They don't want to see it. There's other bombs in this book we can pull out. There's so much. We got enough information to bury you devils for eternity. That's why you don't want us on national TV. You don't want to debate nothing with us. You don't want to confront us on an intellectual level because
they don't even want us to open the Bible.
How about that?
Not only do they not want us to open the Bible, they don't want us to mention the Bible.
They don't want us to mention the Bible, don't open the Bible, don't speak about the Bible. Here's another group. Here's a Jewish scholar teaching some young Jews. And here's the Jews as wise men. Look at them. All black. Look at that. They're all black. Look at it.
Yeah, look at it.
Look at it. See that? Now get up above that. Look at the wise men, Jewish wise men. And every one of them black.
Let me go back down to the bottom.
Look at the feet. See how they like? Look, now go back to the feet. One feet is red and the other one's black. What the hell is going on here, man? One of his feet is red and one's black. What's happening here?
They're going to tell you that's stopping.
Right.
But look at the faces.
Right.
Look at the hand on this guy. You can see they kind of wiped it down some.
But you can
look at the guy standing behind.
Negroid facial features.
Look at the woman there. They too much, man.
Clearly,
really too much.
Image of black people, man. Clearly, the image of black people. There's so much in this book. I could go on and on and on, and it's a never-ending thing. Let me say this while I'm on TV. To you devils, you hammerhead Edomites out there, we ain't gonna never stop bringing the truth out. We ain't gonna never stop pulling the books out. The Lord said He would destroy you with the spirit of His mouth, and that's the truth being told. And that's why you don't want us on Donahue. You don't want us on Tony Brown's Journal. You don't want us on Like It Is. You don't want us on a damn thing because we ain't your common little nigga. We knows a little bit too much as far as you concerned, but the truth gonna come out and you ain't gonna stop it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So you Aryan race, you Ku Klux Klan, keep running in the woods. But I would suggest you get a bag of sand and head west.
Let me say that.
Flood tore up everything out there.
Let me make this statement. Because the so-called white man, and our people think the so-called white man is so special. But I'm going to say straight up, the so-called white man ain't worth spitting on. He ain't worth doodling on.
That's right.
He ain't worth peeing on.
That's right.
He ain't good enough
That's right.
for pee, and he ain't good enough for doodle.
Right. Now let me show you how the devil works again. That's right. He's lower than that stuff. Let me show you how Satan works. Now let me get a pencil. I want to point something out significant. Let me get some little pencil. I had a pen up here or something. I want to point something. Now I'm going to show you how Satan operates when he goes into his alchemy and all that, using chemicals. I'm going to prove to you that this is a picture of a black Jewish family. Now look at it good. All these faces is white. Presto, they forgot the white. This one down, a little black one over there.
But look at that. They made
The
her hand white.
black, right.
They made her hand white, but her face is black.
Her face is black.
What's wrong
See
with
that? Now all of them supposed to be looking like her. They're
What's
supposed to
wrong
be
with
dark.
these devils?
See? They all supposed to be dark like that. But when they was wiping this picture down, they wiped and they went to sleep and forgot to wipe her. They ran out of red ink.
Yeah, they forgot to wipe the face, but they wiped the hand.
That's how these devils operate.
Total madness.
It's stupidity. I don't know who they think they're fooling with this stuff. Here's two brothers sitting in the house. Jews, both of them black. They got mad trying to throw some kind of purple solution on them or something. And look at the brother with the afro sitting down in the chair. Look at him. Now how you going to get a white boy out of that? Look at him. It's a Jew. It's a black man. It's a Negro.
Mm-hmm.
Afro and all. Then the other guy that's next to him was black. They really tried to get their help. They got mad and just stopped.
They tried to wipe the hands, everything. But they couldn't get all
They
color.
couldn't deal with it.
For some reason, they couldn't get the color
Spirit
off.
just wouldn't let that thing go. We can blast you devils day and night. We got so much information in these books. And the more these books come out, the more of them we going to get. I want to show you Jewish stuff.
And a lot of them got clear-cut information, like the Russian icon.
Yeah, like the Russian icon.
With the head of John the Baptist.
Here's a Jewish rabbi doing the Sabbath. Got him a little podium built. Look at him. Clearly a Negro. Clearly a Negro.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of this book, in case anybody's wondering? Jewish Life in the Middle Ages. It may as well say Negro Life in the Middle Ages, because that's all that's in here is Negroes. I thought that when the Jews moved to Europe, they turned white. That's what you bastards been telling me, but I found out you lied. They ain't never turned white. We read that earlier in the Bible, that Jacob's face shall never wax pale. Never. What you mean the Jews turned white? You just a damn liar. That's what you are. I want to read one more thing. I showed enough bombs out of this book. Now, I want to show the future of the so-called white race. Give me Revelation 13:9. That's right. This is another good book we got here, this book on the Russian icon. There's so much in here, it's pathetic. Here's a big picture of Mary and Christ. They're both black.
How did they let that book get out?
I don't know how they let that. The thing is, I don't understand why the Negroes don't see these things when they go in a museum. They walk right by the thing. Christ and Mary, black.
Maybe they're colorblind.
Stupid so-called white people. You just don't know nothing.
Either they're colorblind or they mind blind. One or the other.
Their brain's dead. How about that? Their brains don't operate right. Read.
Revelation 13, verse 9 and 10. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
And that's what's going to happen to you white people, because you lied about St. George the Dragon Slayer. Here he is. He's a black man. What is he killing? The dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. St. George the Dragon Slayer.
Wait a minute. And look, Christ is up.
Christ is up over him, showing him that he's with him to defeat the dragon. And Christ is jet black in this image. Where is this from? Russia. To put it in a nutshell, the black man controlled Europe for 1,000 years. From the time of Servius Septembris in 190.